Hey guys, it's Cindy with Positive Directions Counseling. And so today I wanted to talk to you about holding resentments and how that affects your mood, right? So when we're holding resentments, how does that make us feel? Angry, frustrated, pissed off, whatever, right? So here's how you can move past it. And the reason I know you can move past it is because I've moved past it personally, and I feel like I'm just like a regular person, regular Joe, and here's how I did it. And here's how you can do it too, so you don't have to suffer with being unhappy, because my goal is to help you get out of depression and be more happy in your life and love your life and find your passion. That's what I want you to do, because I've found mine. So here's what you do when you hold resentments. A lot of times, and it took me a while to learn this, but I mean, maybe I have a slow learning curve. I don't know. But anyways, it took me a bit to figure this out. But you know what helped me figure this out? Journaling. I journal constantly. I mean, my books, I like to journal a lot, obviously. Initially my journal was like an angry journal. It was hate filled, like, this is what you've done to me, blah, blah, blah. But you know what I had to do? Looking back at those journals now, I have to laugh because I've grown so much, because you know what? I owned up to my part of the situation and tried to make amends, right? Whether the other person accepted it or not, that's on them. But I know I tried, and that's all I can do. And that's made me a happier person. So if someone's not treating you well, and let's say they've irked you off somehow with some snarky comment or whatever it is, or whatever they've done to you, you can get back past that bitterness and resentment by journaling it out, get the feelings out, because if you stuff them down, that just breeds more resentment, more hostility, more anger, try to eliminate some of those toxic relationships out of your life, whether I've had to do that, whether it just goes to voicemail because I don't want to deal with your drama today, then that's what happens, it is what it is. You have to also make peace with the fact that you were part of whatever that resentment and bitterness, that toxic relationship was. You have to own up to your part, whether you were codependent or, part of the whole problem there. You have to figure out what your part of it was, because you do have a part in it. And then thirdly, you just have to remember, and this was a hard one. I constantly have to remind myself of this. I cannot control what other people say, think, or do. I can only control what I say, think, or do, right? So I know I'm going to treat you how I want to be treated. And that's like my mantra in life. Sometimes for the most part, 99% of the time, it works that way. But back in those days, I'm thinking like divorce time. Back in those days when the bitterness and resentment was like through the roof, I wasn't thinking that way, Oh, woe is me. I was in that self-pity drama queen thing, right? Oh, the world's bad on me because I'm perfect and nothing happens. I did nothing to the situation. Wrong, wrong, wrong. You have to own up to what you're part of the problem, as well as you have to realize you can't control other people's reactions. You can only control what you do. So that has given me great peace in life, in the fact that I don't care if you come off with a snarky comment to me. It's not going to, it may come at me. I may not feel good about it, but you know what? It's like Teflon. It's going to bounce right back off. Non-stick with the negative comments. Yeah, and if they do stick, that's what the journal's for. Write it out until I figure it out and move forward. Because I know, like you, everyone has a purpose to be here, right? Whatever your life purpose is, your passion, you have to get back to that. And the way to get back to that is not to get stalled in life. And how do we get stalled in life? A lot of times with bitterness and resentment and toxic relationships. So I'm here to tell you those little tips will help you move forward to set goals, to live your passion and be happy and have a beautiful, wonderful life, because that's my goal and that's what I want you to do. So I hope this little video has helped you out. Check out our new website, www.cindythecounselor.com, where you'll find other tips, some cool packages, and I'm working on writing a book to put on there to sell, and some workbooks, which will help you move forward in life, because I think everyone should be happy and no one should be depressed, anxious, or sad. Nope, or stressed. So I will talk to you later. Bye. Oops.